Hello to Solomon. I'm looking at replays. A lot of replays. What game was this? Don't remember how this game played out. So I'm tempted to make a video complaining about Owl, which I think Owl is super unbalanced. Not necessarily overpowered, but like the only way to counter it is with Badger in low unit count situations. That and Falcon kinda. It's like otherwise it's just basically impossible to go Owl on low unit counts. Like one base Owl is like ridiculously strong. Like all they need to do it is make it so that units won't necessarily like this Kasha even. Like they made it so Kasha won't shoot the mice over other units. Or if they made it easier to focus units somehow. Fast expand, which I've been doing a lot. This fast expanding is ridiculously strong. You only really have to worry if your opponent has moles. Because then they can do a like Skrill or Lizard or moles counter push really quickly and easily. Oh yeah, I remember this game actually. This is an interesting game. Yeah, I just wish I could use Kasha, but like there's no reason to use Kasha instead of like other tier 3s, so. Like, well, the thing is you can't use Kasha if the enemy has Owl, and like Owl gets picked a lot. So actually let me go check the global pick rates for tier 3s after this. Oh yeah, I'm just doing fucking defense everywhere. I love barbed wire spam. Looks so neat. So yeah, he's just gonna go Owl. And if he had 3 bases, that'd be really good, but I mean, I just gonna have too much money. 2 base Owl can be a lot. It really depends. I mean, if he sold off more units and got like once you get 2 Owls, it's like ridiculously hard to burst through them if you don't have like mass Falcons and Chameleons. Skunks can kind of deal with it, but like you need something to actually kill the Falcons. That's really hard to do. So now I put down Kasha. Making more farms. See, like the problem of Owl is like even you're just gonna end up losing Skrills anyway to the harass. Like, see, I just lost 1 Skrill there, 2 Skrills. He's not losing anything, and he's not even doing his Owl charges right. He's just like letting the mice naturally generate. Is my volume? Is my game audio? Let me try to get my audio down a little. Anyway, like good for this. Like I'm just losing units, and now the Owl or the Fox is just gonna keep on shooting the mice instead of something useful. Now I run the Fox up here to get some pig snipes. So yeah, or I actually have a question, like how am I supposed to break through this? Like it's actually pretty difficult. Because again, I don't really have anything to kill the Owls here. And it's kind of ridiculous that you basically need Falcons to kill Owls. Falcons for Badger. Or Mass Owl and some supporting unit. Almost, I do lose the Fox here, because fuck me. Like again, I have 10 Skunks, but those ain't doing shit against 3 Owls, so like I'm still losing so much. Anyway, he like suicides his Owls though, so I don't know what his game plan was. Then he surrenders. I mean, he was starving anyway. But yeah. Owls. And this just needs to be easier to shoot down owls. Instead of being like nearly impossible. I'm just trying to remember if these games are interesting or not. Like, this is one of my favorite decks to run, but it's just not, Cautious is not good enough, so. Like, I've just started running Badger to deal with owls. It's like, it's almost impossible to deal with them. Otherwise. I could try dropping artillery out of this deck and throwing in Badger instead. So artillery's fun, but I only use it so often. I just need to remember who plays Owl and who doesn't. Fast expand, best expand. So yeah, I'm putting down barbed wire, which is really, really nice early because it does so much damage to tier 1s and it's so cheap to set up. Like, it's great aerial denial. Like, it's only problematic if the enemy has moles. Or pigeons, and you can't try to pick off your units. So yeah, I don't like, this still doesn't go super well for me. Like, but the barbed wire is helping a lot. Like, if I didn't have the barbed wire, I might have. Well, it's a good question. If I had warrens instead of a warren instead of barbed wire, would I have held better or not? I mean, I didn't lose any pigs here, so. This is actually very. Okay, there's a. Oh yeah, Audie's barbed wire. That's a big loss of money. But this brings up a very interesting phenomenon in question in Tooth and Tail. But I don't want to talk about it. I want to save it for its own video, so I won't discuss it right now. But this game is an excellent example of something I want to talk about. At least a good example. But that'll be another video. So yeah, it's like, I lose another pick here. I mean, I have 5 farms, so I'm actually still a farm ahead, but it's just looking really, really annoying. I'm a mad lad, so I just go up to 8 farms because risk. Barbed wire coming in. Like, it's nice since it is affecting his reinforcements. Lose another pig, but I mean, these pigs are about to run out, so it's not a huge deal, but it's still not awesome. This way, yeah, they're doing 13 to 11 farms, but I mean, most of his farms are about to run out. Go ahead and do some scouting. I was thinking about putting artillery up there, but I decided it was too risky. So here I finally decided to go skunk since I made the correct judgment call. They didn't feel like attacking again. So here I'm just going double skunk. Because skunk skrill is really, really, really good against this pro skrill. And like 4 skunks is the magic number. Like 6 skunks is really good too, even 8 skunks. But 4 skunks is just like so good. Like 2 skunks is really good, but 4 skunks is like amazing. And these tier 1 fights. So he's gonna get his skunks out first. Again, I'm defending, so I'm gonna have defender's advantage. And he has to make his, like, he can't not attack because I just have so much more eco. Also getting pigeons. So yeah, he does catch my army out of position. Like, that's really, like, he gets down so much gas that I don't get down. Just like, wow, that's really bad. But and I have defender's advantage, so it's not really a big deal. I still end up winning. Plus, I have the pigeons. So I actually, wow, saving these skunks. Go ahead and self the barbed wire since I don't need it. I just need to counter attack and win. Here we go. Yep. I like had more eco and I defended. Here's another game against that person who I have no idea who this is. But I've run across them recently. Oh yeah, this is a meme deck. I've just kind of ran a couple of games, barbed wire and mines. It's not serious. And Badger Owl too. I kind of want to see if I can get barbed wire mines to work, but I just don't think you really can. Like, they're just too redundant. Like, they do different things, but they also overlap so much that it's like... Ow, losing the slot in the deck is really painful, so... Just playing around some barbed wire. I expanded quicker. Now I'm doing Badger Rush. Did I scout his owl? I think I scouted his owl. Yeah, see, I scouted his owl. You can see that warn in the back. So I just put down a Badger. I guess basically, like, the only way to counter owl like this is either be able to rush him and punish him, which I can't do since I went eco. Or go owl yourself, or go Badger yourself. That's pretty much your only options. Like, Kasha is just incredibly difficult to make work. Boar, I guess, can work, but like Boar doesn't kill mice fast enough to stop them from doing damage. Wolf, I guess, isn't the worst idea if you can manage to get some falcons out and chameleons. But like, you legitimately, you cannot go. Yeah, like, you have to go tier 3 against one base owl if you can't rush them, because like tier 2 is not going to cut it 90% of the time. Because the owl is just so good in these low unit count fights. Okay, so I put the barbed wire up since he scouted my did he? Yeah, wait. Okay, didn't scout my Badger. But anyway, I was worried he was gonna self his owl after I scouted it and counter it and just like attack me at Master 1. So that was the purpose of the barbed wire. So now I saw it off since I don't need it. Here we go. Yeah, this Mass Warren's not gonna do much against the Badger. I don't know why I put these up right here. Here we go. Badger rubbed up. He doesn't have any DPS that can hit the Badger. And he surrenders. This game, I just made a 7-farm proxy base, put a sniper balloon on high ground next to his base, and I just like killed 3 picks with a sniper balloon, then I killed him with skills. Yeah, so this guy did some super... Like, he did a contained deck against me, and I didn't have moles or chameleons on my deck, so I couldn't actually break it. And plus, I made a nether mistake. So anyway, so I figured he was gonna do the same thing this game, so I just went with one of my other decks, or this one. Although recently I started running his deck, but I dropped Wolf for Badger, so I can deal with owls. So yeah, I do a fast expand into tier 2. Because like again, I figured he's gonna do some sort of contain, so he's gonna go grab a mill or campfire or something first. I don't need to worry a whole lot about him rushing me. Then I go triple farm, or I go double farm, but I sell them because I'm not 99% sure what he's gonna do, so I just need to break it. Wait till I get double chameleon again. You should pretty much really wait to get both your tier 2 out before you attack. Now he's going artillery, which like, yeah, not gonna work. Oh, he does sell off to artillery, which is smart. I mean, it's GG, like, I just have the momentum. Killing the campfire. Actually, wait. This match is another good example of what I want to talk about, and I was referring to earlier. I'm probably gonna make that video after this video. It's a thing I really want to bring up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just killing him, so. Now, he didn't surrender here. And this player has a history of running moles and trying to like just kill your mill. So I was just paranoid he was like putting mass mole over here or something. He was about to like storm my mill. So that's why I retreat back to my base. Very cautious. That's not a good way to lose a game. But then I see he just has some skrills. I see more, so I'm like, okay, he doesn't have moles somewhere. He surrenders. I'm just gonna rename that. This game's kind of boring. Why'd I click on it? But okay, I'm not gonna watch it. Wait. Okay, this game's slightly interesting. Let's watch it. I thought this was a different game. It's a very interesting map. It's basically like whoever gets control right here, like I can get these 2 mills if I just control this area. Again, this is this deck, so if I can get artillery set up, I'm in a really solid position. Oh fuck, I forgot to look up the pick rates with tier 3s. Well, so he does early. Okay, yeah, so he's doing this early tier 1 attack, so I just put down barbed wire. Barbed wire is really good at stopping this. Like, even if they kill the barbed wire, it just buys you so much seconds that you need. Now, here's a really funny thing. This happens. Barbed wire OP. So yeah, disaster averted. Speed this up. Yeah, so I'm just going pretty heavy eco. So he actually stops and gets a tier 2. So I sell off one of my farms. Well, I end up grabbing my own tier 2. But now he puts down his own 4 farms. So I guess he decided against pushing. Yeah, I'm lots of barbed wire since I'm getting ready to put up artillery. And he was just really behind, like he just kind of slowed down on eco. Okay, no, so I actually go caution next. That's interesting. Since I figured since he was had 4 less farms at that moment, I figured he was probably going tier 3. I'll go and grab this meal. Getting pigeons out. More skunks. Farming up some more. This barbed wire placement is pretty bad. Like, it's so... Okay, so yeah, I put up a badger just trying to stop it from scouting, which he did. But again, I already made my own tier 3 in anticipation. Now I put down artillery. Reposition my barbed wire a little bit. I'm just putting down more. Yeah, this could definitely be more for like barbed wire for like this line would be better. Now Kosh is out. Then I'm on 8 farms on this, so. Yeah, I have a huge eco lead. Like he needs to kill me. Kosh is kind of defensive here since I'm paranoid about chameleons. I guess I didn't run out for harassment at the first opportunity. Especially since, like, I mean, I can try to flank through this way potentially. That would have been a really good idea. Run through this. Oh well, missed opportunities. Putting down like 10 more farms. Scouts some, so it's like, holy fuck, that's a lot of farms. Selling a barbed wire since I'm intending to push now, so I don't need a barbed wire. So yeah, I kill his chameleon. I catch his chameleons out here, which is really, really nice. Like, that's 4 chameleons that died, and I basically lost nothing. Here comes the badger, and I kind of don't micro the fox properly at all. That was very sad. So I go ahead and sell off the artillery. I'm trying to kite with the skunks. Like, the badger is being problematic. Oh no, look, I am managing to get its health down, so I actually do kill it there. Because skill spam OP. And then now this looks problematic, but again, I have superior economy, And like I'm losing a lot of protection, but I still have enough to like keep on spamming out units, and I can just reinforce fast enough that I'm able to hold. Fox is out now, so yeah, it's GG. Like he doesn't have any money. Oh fuck, there's a Pocketbook Cup that I forgot to sign into. Well, that sucks. Oh. So let's go look at the tier 3 pick rates real quick. Okay. Fox is 14%, Wolf is 25%, Owl 29%, Badger 18%, Boar 18%. Yeah, like look at Owl. Like holy shit, like it's almost picked every 1 in 3 games. It's a bit ridiculous. One base Wolf is risky. Yeah, I just went two base when I saw his one base Wolf, then I got Kasha and I just like started killing all that shit. Like, yeah. Kasha OP against a non-owl. It's always funny to look at Mass Agley's baby. Like, there's so many mid-tier players. Like, mid-tier players that, like, I feel like they only get where they are because they just do these pre-8 farm rushes, which is enough to like beat a lot of the like beginner players, but like it just doesn't work. So you're not actually like, it's just stupid. Like you're just doing it like, so you're only where you are because you're beating worse players. Or noobs, because once you get to a certain skill point, like pre-8 farm rushes really start to fall off in successfulness. Yeah, I'm Hopper this time, so don't get confused. Interesting map here. Oh yeah, so this is a new deck I've been trying out with limited success. Like it's very micro heavy in order to make it work, I believe. So it's just a kite based deck with ferrets, skunks, and Kasha. The idea being that you use ferrets and skunks to force early fighting, so the game stays low eco. Then you come out with Kasha, which excels in such a situation. But I've been having trouble making it work. I'm still working on the build order and all that, and force composition. So yeah, he does 6 farm, triple Warren. Again, like I didn't, yeah, just, yeah, putting my Warren right here was stupid because like he can kill it. Then again, if you lose production, and this is like, losing production is so bad. Like people talk about pigs a lot, but like losing production is just so bad with tempo. Like holy shit. So yeah, it's just like going really poorly for me. Now I'm down to 5 pigs. There's 3 Warren against 3 Warren, so great for that. But again, now I'm down in economy. Again, but we're trying to rebuild the pig. This isn't going to work in this scenario. He killed it the first time. He's going to be able to kill it the second time. Like, I don't have a whole lot going. Like, I can't protect it. So I just put down a 4th Warren. Now, here's where... Okay, so let's look at Av. It's 9 versus 9. And he focuses down my pig, but look what happens. Like, I win that fight really hard because he focused down the pig. So now I'm, like, 3 farms behind. But I have so much more skills now because he just like lost his army killing the pig. So I can actually just kill him here. Like, it's still really close. But again, I just still end up winning. 4 Warrens are bad. Change my mind. But yeah. It's GG. And down to 4 farms, so I end up winning. It's really funny. Don't get overconfident is the lesson here. Although if he had lizards, he would have won this definitely. Almost definitely. If he didn't like Mr. Micro the lizards horribly. Okay, now I'm regrouping for a little bit. Since I know he's behind in Warrens and production. So I just get my army together. Because I don't want to accidentally lose all my units to pigs like he did and lose in the counterattack, since I still am behind in economy, so I need to not fuck up. Focusing on the Warrens now. It's GG. This game is... Oh, I clicked on it. Oops. This Badger v Badger again. Like, this is a deck I'm probably gonna be using more since I hate Alice so much. I think they're a bullshit unit. Yeah, or okay, I don't really feel like looking through this. Like, this game's not really interesting in my opinion. Or I just don't really feel like casting it. Yeah, I went 7 farm Warren since this guy likes to do pre-8 farm harass a lot. Fast expand. Not like expand before Warren, but it's still pretty fast expansion. Decided to sell off a farm. Get my tier 2s out. But yeah, now I'm up to 5 farm. He's on 3 farm. He goes Badger, but then I go Badger right after. So I have the eco advantage. So like he has to attack me. And even though my Badgers come out slightly later, like that's fine. Yeah, so I saw that he was staying on 3 farms, which means he either has a secret mill or he has a tier 3 somewhere. Or a bunch of hidden tier 2, I guess. So yeah, that's why I put out the Badger and start putting up a ton of units. Here comes his Badger. Again, I have Defender's advantage, so even though my Badger produced later, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I have more pigeons and 4 chameleons. He has more skrills and falcons. Yeah, like he missed micros. Like his like Badger distance up 9. So yeah, got a little bit too aggressive there. I mean, he didn't really have anything to tank. Like I had chameleons at least to be in the front line for me. Yeah, this is GG. Yeah, so I just ended up killing the mill. Yeah, like he had more army, but like again he lost the Badger. So lots of games against Mink. Again, here's my like kite deck that I've been using to limited success, unfortunately. Like he tries to do moles, which just why like moles don't work. Like, you have to get so lucky to make them work. I mean, so I do lose the barbed wire, but he lost the mole, so he lost 20, I gained 10. Plus he has a much slower time getting his economy up. And he has to put down a warren, so I just don't counterattack and kill him. So yeah. Oh wait, I think I lost another, well I killed 2 moles, I think. But I lost 2 barbed wire, which is still a win for me. Did I only, I don't know, I didn't see what happened. I killed 1 or 2 moles, I wasn't paying attention. Go for the counterattack, but he made lizards, so I was like, oh, never mind. Like, it's 8 farms to 5 farms. Like, moles are, like, so incredibly bad for tempo if you mess up. If, like, you don't get anything with the moles. Oh, here comes the inedible lizard flank. But, like, okay, so in all fairness, he did actually kill me with this earlier today since I moved out my army, so he just killed my mill. But, like, 90% of the time, this just doesn't work. It's a bad idea to try to do flanking. Because if the enemy as long as the enemy reacts, you're fucked. Like, I just counterattack right away. Since he has a bunch of low health lizards, now I'm hitting reinforcements, so I just kill his army. Now it's GG. Like, pre 8 farm harass, like, it's so easy to like lose a game because you didn't do it right. Like, as long as the enemy reacts correctly. And it's not very hard to react correctly. Another interesting game. Yeah, so this is like my new anti, like, just so I can deal with owls, pigeon, and badger. Well, actually, I just kind of dropped. I've been dropping chameleon because, okay, so he does this, which is just so stupid. Like, really? Like, I can see it. I can react to it. Like what was the plan there? I half expect him to put down moles again since I hadn't put up a warren yet. So yeah, this time he does get 8 farms, but like, I'm gonna get my skills out. Like, what I should have done, I should have just went like, I should have went 6 farm triple warren and he would actually be dead. Like, I could just kill him, but I didn't, unfortunately. Again, like his warren is so late, like a counterattack would have killed him out. Like, in game, I was like, fuck, I should have just fucking killed him with, like, again, 6 farm triple warren. Oh well. Missed opportunities. But here I do get 2 skills. I'm actually, well, I still have a little bit of room to see if I can make something happen. Potentially. But yeah, then he goes the mill too, which is just really greedy. Like, it's just so dangerous. So now I push across. And like, again, he doesn't have his army rally correctly, so I just kill the Skrill here, which is nice. Then I get a ton of damage on the Warren. So I do lose 1 Skrill of my own, which is unfortunate, but, you know, I got the Warren damage, which is going to slow down his production a ton. You know, and he did just lose 30 food when he sold it, so. So I'm like, okay, let me just attack again. So then he does like this slight, then he puts out much more production. Again, it's Like, it's just not gonna produce fast enough. Yeah, you have to kill the skills first, not the moles. Like, that's just GG. Like, again, free 8 farm harass can work, but it's just bad. In my opinion. Like, doing it with skrills and moles is just asking for disaster, in my opinion. Doing it with lizards is a lot better, but it's still, it's still vulnerable. I'll say that. Interesting map. Definitely, yeah, this map really gives advantage to me. Like, I have high ground and cliff and a bunch of mills. That explains why he did a 6 farm or 5 farm triple one. I can't remember. Yeah, wait, he did fucking 4 farm. Holy shit. Wow. So I'm like, wow. So yeah, this is kind of weird. Like, he goes around the flank first. We have 6 skills. I'm gonna have 4 skills plus the pig. No weary attacks. So yeah, like I didn't see this right away, which is really annoying because I could have killed a lot more of his skills. And okay, so I ended up losing the pig, which I didn't expect to happen. That really pissed me off because I had the barbed wire and like that did its job killing the first skill, but the other skill came around right here and started shooting the pig, which was like fuck. Yeah, so he killed the Warren, which is really annoying. So then I come over here and I see he's going around the flank because I can see how the skills are rallied. So I'm like, really? But like, bro, that's not gonna work. Anyway, yeah, now we're both on 3 war and 5 farm against 8 farm, so like it's kind of GG. Like, yeah, barbed wire. And he runs away. Now here's a really big part of defeating stuff. If the enemy doesn't, if they could, whenever they start running away, like if they don't lose their whole army, like whether if they back off or if they go and do some damage and run away, like just attack their army when they're retreating. Like, okay, so in this case he actually backs, and I should have killed this skill first and killed all these skills, but like it's still a big win for me since I just killed this whole army. Like, yeah. Like, it's pretty close, but it's still really nice for me. Like, even if he didn't back, if he was rallying, he would like be right here. So his units would be moving, and my units would shoot, so I'd just get a bunch of damage. And he wouldn't be right there to focus his army right away. So yeah, if someone's doing this to you, like these flank attacks, just hit their army when it's going back to their base. Because like very few players expect that to happen. And again, like, yeah, I just have so much more economy than Warren, so he dies. There's a fun game. One was very interested where I managed to make Fox versus Owl work. Let's speed it up. It's the normal 8 farms. I put barbed wire just in case he's playable. I mean, his Vulcan just hit the barbed wire, I guess, but I don't know. Putting down more Warrens since he went Master 1. Oh, getting Skunks too. He's going for a push. I think he did this. I can't remember. This was maybe this was the previous game, but I tried to do a 1 base Fox rush, and he went like, and he fucking rushed me. Like, he didn't even know I went Fox, he just rushed me, so I was like, what the fuck? So I lose 1 pig here, but he loses like a ton. Oh, okay, I lose 2 pigs, so that's actually a really big deal, but he does lose like all his skills, so it's like whatever. Do a counterattack. If I had 1 skunk, I wouldn't counterattack, but I have both skunks, so it's all good. Get a little bit more skills than me. Now, I could have ended the game here, probably, but I had, like, I needed to micro my skunks and not let them die right away. Like, yeah, it's fit, like, look, like, what the fuck am I doing with my skunks? Like, I was trying to micro this, I was just rallying my whole army, so I ended up losing both skunks. Like, if I had 1 skunk live in the back, like, he would just keep on killing the skills. So yeah, it's like 3 more skills come. Like, you know, I was so close to breaking him here, but he gets the Chameleon out. But at least I grab a Warren. And now we're starting to enter a very interesting stage of the game, because we have less than a minute before our farms run out. And neither of us have our second mill. So it's starting to enter that low eco. If we attack, we have to end the game with it. Otherwise, we're not going to have any economy to fall back on. Or we just go economy. Go ahead and grab the second mill. Trying to go Kasha here too. So again, Kasha is really good in this situation. It does have Chameleons, which does incur a lot of risk. Hold on. Well, incur a lot of risk. I said fucking enter. Or Entor, I don't know how I said whatever. Yeah, anyway, so I go 1 farm, then double farm Kasha, he's going Owl. Like, and this is another reason I hate Owl. Like, Owl is just so good in scrappy situations, because like in low unit counts, you're not gonna have the damage to just kill the mice before they fuck up your stuff. And then they're not gonna have the economy to replace it. Like, it's ridiculous. How good Owl is. Like, Kasha's supposed to be good in this situation, not Owl. I know tier 3s are good in like scrappy situations, generally, but that was ridiculous. Like, I just feel like Kosh just has such a more limited usefulness than the other tier 3s. There's also the issue that Kasha's skills doesn't really skill at all like the other tier 3s. Like you only build more Kashas and then he has Kashas pretty much. Otherwise it's kind of not that often. So I kill both his pigs, which is really nice, but look. So, lose one Skrill. One Skrill, then I lose both Skunks, like really? Okay, so I lose 4 Skrills and 2 Skunks, like that's insane. Like, if it wasn't for the fact, like, if I didn't hit his pigs before, while his army was right here, like, I would have been fucked. Like, what am I supposed to do against this? Like, he has no economy, but I can barely do anything here. Here, thank God I did manage to kill the owl. If I didn't kill one owls, I would have lost. But like I just don't, I just can't handle 2 owls. I don't have enough damage. And like, look, it's so hard to focus a moving, flying unit when it's constantly spamming ground units. Especially like, my still kill Kasha so fast too. He like suicides the owl here, which is kind of questionable. Then I just barely save the mill. So that's kind of GG. So he doesn't have any economy to rebuild the owl. I mean, even if I lost Nail, like I still have Kasha. I mean, it's a really interesting scenario since it'll be Kasha against Chameleons. It's kind of a choke point. Like I could probably just run around and kill the pig. It's a difficult situation. It could go either way. Like I would still put my bets on the Kasha player, but so I go ahead and just kill this pig again. Sells off both owls. Yeah. Another game. Really interesting deck from him. I mean, Sniper Balloon, like he has like basically a siege deck between Ferris and a Sniper Balloon. Interesting map too. But the maps I would say is actually in my favor because I have like 4. Like, whoever like, yeah, like I get he gets 2 safe expansions, but I get like this one. It's not that hard for me to control this area, so I get 4 meals. Speed this up. I do 7 farm Warren since he rushes a lot. Here's where the magic happens. Okay, not yet. I go Fox. It's like, well, he only has like this is like it's kind of choke pointy, so like I figure I can hold. Plus, it's a decently big map. Okay, so okay, here's the first engagement. Like, his army approach is really staggered. Like, he loses so many skills by the time the rest of his army starts engaging. So I actually just kind of, like, crush him there. Akasha's building. Now he's attacking again. This time it goes a lot less awesome. Because his army doesn't engage till staggered, and his chameleons come into play earlier. Plus he has 2 chameleons, not 1 this time. It's 1, then I lose 2 pigs. So it's like, this is not awesome. I lose another pig. But here comes Kasha. Just a second. Let's go. So now it's counterattack time. But he has the high ground, and I can't lose the Kasha here. Would have been really nice if I got 2 pigs here, but I back off right away. Should have tried to snipe some skrills here. Yeah, it's on 7 farms versus 5 farms. Again, I've been doing my best to make sure skrills cover the ground, not Kasha. Actually do hit a mine here. Tell me I could kill his commander. Yeah, that fight didn't go well. Like, I lost so many skills. I don't think I actually got any. I don't think I gained value there. So I was like, okay then. Let me just eco up now. Going sniper balloon. Like, honestly, I think he could have killed me. Like, I think he had enough food. And, like, I can't really run away with Kosh if he traps me in here. Try to stop the sniper from getting built, and so I just end up losing a bunch more skrills. Doing a second sniper balloon. Like, he has so much money. Like, I have 6 skrills and a fox. He has 12 skills, 2 chameleons, and 240 in balloons. Like, he could have killed me. Probably. I mean, if I see his army early and just kite it the whole way across, then probably not, but it depends. More mines. Just ecoing up here. So yeah, he just puts down 4 farms. Here, he probably thought I was trying to get Rally Fox around, but nah. Here he sells off one of sniper balloons. Goes snakes, I think. Yeah, snakes. Put some more farm. So yeah, like, I'm starting to still fall behind in the economy here. Like, so I guess the fox doesn't cancel the bury animation for some reason. Go scout again. Okay, not a deep scout. Oh yeah, I was seeing if I could pick off a unit at the edge of the cliff. I was like, oh boy, playing the fire right there. Now I put down pigeons. Since I wasn't sure how many farms he had, I mean, now I actually go and check, and I see he's at 8 farms. I'm like, fuck. But see, I can take the pigeon and use it to get vision over here. Then I can kill a bunch of his farms. off the barbed wire. Since I don't need it, since he's not going to attack, since he still has the balloon. I'm rallying the pigeon across. There we go. Honestly, I could have got another pig there. But, you know, better safe than sorry. That's actually huge, since he goes from 8 farms on this mill down to 5. It's like, yeah, I guess that's just huge. Like, if that hadn't happened, this game would have been a lot closer. And now I just have a really big economic advantage. Yeah, like I'm just ecoing and armying up. He gets ferrets, which that's not a horrible idea, but I have Kasha, so I can like kill the ferrets. Yeah, like I just go up an attack, so. Like he tries to rally his chameleons onto my fox, but like I'm aware, so I just move my fox. Yeah, fall back since I need more skills so I can kill the balloons. So I'm also just healing up my units. Yeah, I rally all my other units first before the fox, so I don't lose the fox and mine or sniper balloons. Yeah, that's GG. He doesn't have any way to kill the fox. Like he tries to get his ferrets hit the fox. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. But now he yeah. Ferret's doing some good work though, but like he can't kill the fox. Oh boy. I have to go do something, so I guess I'll look at these replays another day. This is the end of the video.